Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here to do my last Empties video for 2021. I feel like I have a lot of things here in my Empties basket, but we'll see as I get going. I have been so focused on finishing things. I think once like November, December hit, I really started to look through my collection to see like what I could finish by the end of the year. So I think I've done a pretty good job. So we'll see when we go through it. All right. I am just going to start off with kids. I have like one or two kids things in here. One of them, I don't really know why I put this in here, but it's shaker bath drops. They're like these little colorful like tablets that the kids love in the bath. Of course, I think somebody originally gifted them to the kids or something, but there's like some dyes and stuff in here. We might have gotten another one for Christmas for them because they are like such fun for them. But again, I'm not really sure why I put it in here. Another thing that I used on the kids was the Pipette Baby Lotion in Rose and Geranium. This one I had in my daughter's room, and it was the first lotion I tried from them. And it's really nice. Like, I am really loving this brand. I actually got a big order from them for Black Friday because I think they were either 40 or 50% off their whole site. And then they had, like, if you spent $40, you got like some other free gift from them. So I stocked up on the body washes and the lotions and got a little bit of oils and stuff for the kids. But the scent is kind of interesting on this one. It says 100% plant-derived aroma of rose, geranium, and patchouli with no synthetic fragrances. So I originally thought possibly the patchouli would like have a strange scent, but I actually really like the scent, and it like works on a little child and stuff. So yeah, they're nice. Actually, I have another product I finished on the kids. This was the Plenty Naturals Apple and Broccoli Hair and Body Wash. It's so cute. Look at the little bottle, it's adorable. So this was fine. I would definitely buy it again. Ew, it smells not good now, but it smelled really good at the time. It smelled, actually it's like the little orange says, smells like me. So yes, it does have like a citrus smell. It was really nice actually. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but I think I've kind of gravitated more from like trying these other ones to maybe just like sticking with Pipette. We'll see. That I'm not always good with sticking with things, but I also think Pipette is much more affordable than Plenty Naturals, but I'd have to like do a little research and do some math. But I think like based on my purchases, I found that they're a lot more affordable. Okay, so let's see here. I still think I finished a lot of things. Okay, so one of the things I finished was the Hanua Hawaiian skincare Aloha Youth Serum. I'm like afraid to smell this. Okay, so I had bought Hanua Hawaiian skincare like sort of sample trial sizes. This was, I think, actually full size maybe. Back in last like December or November during like Black Friday, Christmas, holiday sales and stuff. And I liked several of the products. I didn't really like love this. It was kind of like a milky serum, and it has just like a very like herbal medicinal scent to it. And I don't know if it's like turmeric that pulls the scent or like is the main scent or what, but it was like not to me the most pleasant scent. So I don't really see myself like gravitating towards buying it again because of the scent. It felt nice on the skin, like it was a nice texture and stuff, but wasn't really like the serum I think that I'd want to use long term. So glad to use it, but not a repurchase, I don't think. All right, let's see. This was great because I finished this up. This was on my project pan. I think it was the last exfoliator I had on my project pan. It's a Glow 9 Organics Charcoal Plus Natural Face and Body Mask. I think towards the beginning, I tried it, when I first started using it, I tried it on the face and it was like too stingy and stuff. So I stopped using it on the face and used it as like a body scrub in the shower or the bath. But I did use it in the bath, and it would create like a black ring around it because like using it even in the shower, I had to be careful of where I splashed it. Like if it splashed onto our curtain or onto the wall, it would leave like a gray or blackish like film on it, which is annoying. I think there's another product. Oh yeah, I have the Underarm Soap Bar right now. I forget what brand it is, and it's black, and it's the same thing. Like as it lathers, I have to be careful where I like flick water or whatever, because it kind of leaves like a splash of gray or black color. So my husband's the one who scrubs the bathtub. So when I finish this, I was like, you'll be happy to know you won't be seeing any more black rings in the bath from this, because I finished the product. So this was from a bump box from at least like 3 years ago, I think. And I just needed to like get it out of my, you know, grouping of products. So that's why it was on my project pan. So it was not, I wouldn't recommend it. I don't really know anything about this brand, but they were definitely had some type of collaboration with the bump box, because a lot of the products were from Glow 9 Organics, and I can't say that there's really been any that I've really liked. I'm using one of their lotions now, and it's not anything noteworthy. Just like a random hotel conditioner. I think I had 1 or 2 of these left from my collection, because I didn't want to like give these as donation because they were like half full. So I finished that. All right, let's see. Oh, this was actually very cute. So my husband, this is from Pure Haven Essentials. This was like old lip balm. My husband has like a little chapstick or something on his night table. I do too. And one morning I came into the bathroom, like I think he was gone. He must have left for work or something. And this was just like sitting there, and I opened it up and I saw like it wasn't twisting. Whoa! Oh, it just fell to the ground. And it was done. So I knew he like put it out for me so I could put it in the empties. So like that night or the next day I was like, oh, I saw your lip balm. And he's like, yeah, I project panned it. I was like, oh my God, that's so cute. Like, I just love that he used the term and stuff instead of just saying like, I finished it so you can put it in your empties. He's like, I project panned it. So that was really cute. So just like a random lip balm. Like I said before, we go through a lot of chapsticks in this house. All right. Another product I finished was this was from Sunny Ruckus, which you've heard me talk about before if you watch on the channel. Marie makes face masks, and she's begun selling soaps, candles, and I think like a oil cleanser and stuff. And one of the things back in like June or July, she had made a face mask, and she actually released another version of it recently. It was called the Farm Stand Face Mask. And this was like the little label that she had clipped onto it. And it was supposed to be, it only had like a 3-month or so shelf life. It was supposed to be good until September 30th. And I used it like a month or 2 after, like past that date, and it ended up being fine. It just says that the powders are prone to caking. So if that occurs, like the product is still good. Anyways, so it was a powder mask, and it was, I remember her saying like she used a lot of strawberry powder, but listen to these ingredients. Strawberry powder, mango juice powder, banana powder, coconut milk powder, rooibos tea powder, marshmallow root powder, orange peel powder, hibiscus powder, and arrowroot powder. So a lot of like nice ingredients in there, and it had a really nice strawberry scent. I enjoyed using it, but I am finding myself straying from powder masks and preferring pre-mixed masks. And I'm not saying I'll never buy a powder mask again, but I tend to really like the ones that are already mixed. Like just as I've mentioned before, that way the professional has mixed it. They got it to the correct consistency. They were probably like painstakingly got it to their correct consistency. Whereas I use this mask and like I'd use it with water, which that's what it says, you know, 1 to 2 teaspoons of powder with water. And so then I think one time I mixed it with face oil, like the Wakina Botanica face oil and this, and it was a really nice combination. And then I must have made the mistake one time of doing water and oil. I didn't want to use a ton of oil, so I did, and it was all clumpy and it was like crumbling off my face and stuff. And I think it was like my last use of it. So I was kind of disappointed of my own like error, you know, user error. So it's kind of made me remember that I do prefer like pre-mixed masks the best, just because I often don't get the consistency very good when I do these. But it was a nice face mask to try and use. I'm gonna take a sip of my tea. This is my cat mug. Okay. Let's see what else we have in here. Oh yes, this is exciting. Okay, I finished the Cocoa Kind Texture Smoothing Cream. That's what the jar looks like if you're interested at all. And I don't know about you, but I do use pots with my skincare, but I don't prefer them. I definitely prefer products that are not in a pot. And I felt like this lasted forever, but I was really happy to finish it. And this was also my project pan. It was one of the last few face creams or face moisturizers that I had on my project pan. And I liked this. It was a nice cream. I don't think I'd repurchase. I don't think it was anything noteworthy, but Cocoa Kind's really affordable. They're a nice, clean ingredient brand. So if you're looking for a clean brand that's much more affordable than a lot of these other ones that I often talk about, get from Beauty Heroes, etc., I would recommend Cocoa Kind. So it was a nice product. You know, it had like a nice fresh kind of green scent, and it was just so great to finish it up. And I'll definitely repurpose. I love these little glass jars. They're so good to like repurpose things. So I try to do that when I can. Let's see what else we have in here. We have a few other things. Going through this faster than I thought. This was a sample. I couldn't get any more of it, even though there's still a little left. It was from Ellis Brooklyn, who I've used several of her perfumes. And this was Rose, R-R-O-S-E. All the time I thought it was Prose. But anyways, it's a floral scented perfume. And I liked it, but it wasn't like one I would consider purchasing. But this little size was like a great way to sample it. I think these are the size of some perfumes I might be getting from Santa to sample. And I think it's like enough to like get really a feel for something. I think you know fairly quickly if you would like to purchase a scent over again. The only perfume in the past few years that I've really repurchased has been Burberry Brit, which of course doesn't fall into like the clean category, you know. But I do enjoy that one. Oh, I used to like, I think it was Britney Spears. I think it was Curious when I was in college. I used to wear that. That was like my scent. And now, or like, I haven't smelled it for many years, but when I would, sometimes I would like remind me of like drinking in college and like hangovers and stuff. And it just like, ugh, became unpleasant like associations. But right now, the one that I still use, I still have a decent sized Burberry Brit, and I still use it now and then, like when we're like going out or I'm going out to dinner or something like that. But I tend to be wearing like clean perfumes now frequently at home too. Like almost, I've been putting perfume on daily. Right now I have Ellis Brooklyn. I think it's called West, and it's sort of like a citrusy scent, and I like it. But again, I don't think it's one I would repurchase, but I enjoy it. I like wearing it. Okay, you might have heard me talk about this before. I got this Nopalera Cactus soap. I had used it and I broke out in a full body rash from it. And so I didn't continue using the bar, and I had it around for a while. I had it out as like a hand soap at one point downstairs, and eventually I was like, do you want to finish this? My husband's like, sure. So he finished it. He had no issues. So, you know, Marie, who is the founder of Sunny Ruckus, saw me mention this on a video, and it does have lemongrass oil in it. And she's like, you probably have an allergy to lemongrass oil, because that's one of the few essential oils that people tend to have an allergy to. So I definitely need to be careful about looking for, the name of it is like Symphopogon Schoenathius, aka lemongrass oil. So I'm gonna have to either memorize that or hope that they put lemongrass in parentheses. So I have another bar of soap by this company that's not related with lemongrass. So I'm probably just gonna try it and see how it goes and hope that it's nothing that's not lemongrass. You know, hopefully it's not any wider spread, but yeah, so I used it a little bit. I didn't think it was anything like too noteworthy. I wouldn't repurchase these soaps again, just because, at least this one, I haven't used the other one yet, but I just wasn't like that impressed with it. Okay. Then we have Moon Rivers Naturals Peppermint Lava Salt Hand and Body. That's where it ends. Nutrient-rich body cleanser. So this is very interesting. As you can see, there's strange things going on in this glass jar. So I got this from a Petit Vor box, and I never used it on my face. I used it only on my body. I didn't use it as a hand wash. I used it as a body wash in a shower. It definitely has a nice peppermint scent. Still smells really good. I finished it not that long ago. The interesting thing was, as I had it longer, the consistency got like interesting. It was kind of, it always lathered well and stuff, but it was another thing with like the black product where it kind of, the konjac sponge I had got like grayish or blackish from using this because the stuff in here was all black. So I do think that, and I don't know if other people have had this experience with like black products in the shower leaving, you know, marks, as I was saying previously. But anyways, it became this like weird gelatinous thing, and it was all these like flakes in it. Like, I don't know if it's lava salt flakes or what. It was like, became very like science experiment, like interesting. It still worked fine and stuff, but it would just come out in like globs, and then there'd be all these like particles all over the glass and everything. It was just interesting. So for me, I don't think peppermint is like my desired scent for like a body wash or for a shampoo, that kind of thing. So it wouldn't be a repurchase for me, but I don't really purchase body washes. I can't think of the last time I purchased a body wash. I'm definitely on a bar soap kick, and well, I liked using this. I probably wouldn't repurchase, but if you love peppermint scented body washes, this could be something interesting to you know, purchase or try. I just don't know a lot of details about the lava salt and like about the separation that happened and that kind of thing. I had it for less than a year, so I don't know if it says anything about expiration time on here. I don't think so. But, you know, it wasn't like a product I had for like 2 years and then it got weird consistency. I would try to like shake it up and stuff, but it was still kind of unique. All right, next up I have, this came, this is Fur Silk Scrub, Gentle and Exfoliating. I think it was a Petit Vour box. I think that's where it came from. So it says, for everywhere hair meets skin. So basically, in my mind, it was something to use like for your bikini line or like your armpits or something like that. Something you might, like an area you might be shaving. I never tried it on my legs, but I mainly used it on the bikini line. And it's just not a product that I need. I think if you were prone to getting ingrown hairs or like irritation in certain areas, like in your armpits or your bikini line, it's kind of an exfoliating thing that you could use, but I used it, but I didn't notice one way or another. I just think it's, like I said, a product that I don't really need. It had like a kind of not too noteworthy scent. It wasn't anything like strongly scented. It did have a scent, but yeah, I like used it and didn't really think much of it and finished it. So wouldn't be a repurchase for me. All right, I think we're getting kind of close to the end. Oh yeah, I started to use some of my samples, not too many, but I used the Osea Ocean Cleansing Milk. Is this the one that's unscented? Okay, so I used two different. I think I have another sample in there, yeah. Okay, so this is a facial cleanser, calming unscented cleanser with algae, water lily, and rose. Gently removes pure makeup and impurities. So this would not be a purchase for me. Unscented to me is kind of boring, and I used it and I just was like, that was fine. And I'm glad I didn't have any more than a sample of it. So it was nice to try, but you know, if you're looking for like an unscented, gentle face cleanser, then this would be a fine option. But that's not really like what I seek with my skincare. So tried it and wouldn't be buying it. Although I did try this other sample, which I really liked. Aloe Milk Cleanser 3-in-1, Graydon. Oh, it's not the first product I ever tried from Graydon because I have their, I think it's called their Face Glow. It was in the September Beauty Heroes box where they had like 7 or 5 products featured. But anyways, this was the Aloe Milk Cleanser 3-in-1, as I said. And it's a gentle, creamy cleanser. It's infused with vitamin B3 to reduce redness and some other things. But basically, like, I liked the smell. I liked the way it felt. I liked the way it lathered. So that was like really nice. I think it would be something I would consider repurchasing in the future. The Aloe Milk Cleanser 3-in-1. It was nice. I enjoyed using it. I like the size of the sample because I got like plenty of uses out of it to really get a feel for it. And yeah, I thought it was like a nice experience all around. So for me, if I was going to be choosing between the Osea cleansing milk and the Graydon 3-in-1 cleanser, aloe milk, I definitely would choose Graydon. So I'd be curious if anyone's ever used this. I don't know too much at all about Graydon, really. I have their one product, and then I tried this. But I really liked this. Not sure how their prices compare, but probably not cheap if I had to guess. All right, let's see. I have 3 more products in here. I will do the Hanua Hawaiian Skincare Akai Cleansing Cream. A lot of people love this, and at some points I didn't understand what the hype was about, and then at other points I did understand. I think overall, so it's a creamy cleanser. I wouldn't say it lathers. It's a really, you can't really tell as much here, but it's like a beautiful pink, like light pink, like ballet slipper type color, which is just pretty. It looks nice. It's a subtle rose scent. I know rose can be pretty polarizing, and I'm not a huge rose fan, but I liked it decently. I mean, so it's another creamy cleanser. Yeah, I enjoyed using it. This also was like approaching a year old, and towards the end of it, which is like not a big deal, but there was a decent amount left, and the pump wasn't capturing it anymore, so I had to kind of like decant it into a little like pot and just kind of use the rest of it from there. But it's nice like glass packaging. So, you know, I enjoyed trying the Hanua Hawaiian Skincare, a bunch of their stuff, and there's a few of their products. I like their toner better, and I liked their Hawaiian Beauty Water better. Oh no, I'm sorry, that is the toner. Their toner is the Hawaiian Beauty Water. And then I like their Lee Hao Facial Mist, which smells like blue tansy. I like that. And then I used their Mehalani Moonlit Glow Balm, which was like a thick, greasy balm. Does smell like blue tansy, which is, I really liked, but not the consistency so much. It was like a little too greasy for me and thick. So my favorite products were not this or this from them. But again, if you like a subtle rose scent and you want a creamy cleanser and a nice pretty pink one, I think this would be a nice option. I enjoyed trying it. I enjoy trying everything. I love trying these things. All right, second to last product we have here is the Skin Owl Lavender Drops. Just finished this probably just a few days ago this week. This was, I think, so there's one product from my project pan in the facial moisturizer category that won't be done, I don't think, by the end of 2021. But this was like the one that, my last one, I really thought I could finish, and I did. And not a huge lavender fan. It's a calming face oil, but I really liked this oil. I think it's the only thing I've used from Skin Owl so far. This came with a gift with purchase, maybe like Credo or Detox Market, I don't know, at some point this year. And it was a thick facial oil, and I really liked it. So I definitely recommend this, and I'd be curious to try their other face oils in like different scents and stuff. And the lavender wasn't polarizing, especially for somebody who doesn't like lavender. I really enjoyed using it. So that is where I'm at with that. It was nice. It was a nice size to use. I think it's ½ an ounce. And, you know, I used it here and there, like throughout the year when I'd go on vacation, because it was a nice little travel face oil. And then I committed to like finishing it this year. So I was happy when I finished it, and I really enjoyed it. So I think when I initially saw it in the gift with purchase, I was like, ugh, lavender, but I actually really liked it. So that's cool. My last product I just finished this morning. So this is also my project pan. You know, with these bottles, it can be so hard to have any idea where you're at with it. And I just started to notice it started to feel lighter, like in the last week or so. And then today it was done spritzing. So it's empty now. This is the Live Botanical Lemon, Verbena, and Calendula Radiance Elixir. It is 100 milliliters, I think, which is 3.4 ounces, I think. I got this from the Clean Beauty box when they were going out of business. They had certain products that they were selling, and they had a discount, like 20% or something. So I saw this and I got it. I ordered it around June of 2021. And when I got it on the box, it said best used by September 21. And I was like, oh, geez, like this must be an old product that they've had sitting around that is 3 months from expiration, and they're just selling their inventory. So I really like wasn't too pleased with that. But then I kind of said to myself, like, well, that's probably what you get from buying from a company that's going out of business. They're just selling their inventory. I felt like they should have had like a disclaimer, like, just so you know, it's expiring in 3 months, but it is what it is. I got it. I used it. Like when I started trying it, it didn't seem off or anything. And, you know, I had posted about it on Instagram, just forget like, you know, what my reason was about posting it. And Carolyn, the woman from Botanical, was like, oh, you know, we have an agreement with like our stockists that they don't sell anything that's like close to expiration or anything. So like, if you want me to right the wrong, I will. And I thought that was really nice of her. And I knew it had nothing to do with her. It had to do with the Clean Beauty box. But I was like, oh, don't worry. The product seems totally fine. I'm going to be using it soon. So if there's any issue, I'll let you know. And there was no issue. So I used it past September 21. In fact, a few months, like 3 months passed, right? Because I just finished it. So I liked it fine. It just wasn't like my favorite scent. So I definitely would explore more of Live Botanical's mists or hydrosols because this is like a seasonal, I think, and this wasn't a recent season. It was like possibly not this summer, but the previous, or not this spring, but the previous. And now I think she's doing just like one year round, I think, like just a permanent scent, I think, versus doing like the seasonal scents. So I'll probably try her scent, her regular Radiance Elixir when I finish other products I have, because I have enough mist to use right now. So yeah, it was nice. I would still recommend it, but you wouldn't be using this scent anyways. So as far as mists go, I enjoy the misting. I do it before I do it after a toner, before a serum. It's just sort of like a sensorial experience, you know, like a little step for me. So it's not like I notice my face is perfect after or anything. So enjoyed using it, would repurchase in a different scent. And that is everything. So at first I thought I had a lot. Then I thought maybe I don't have that much. And now here we are at like 25 minutes or so. So it ended up being a lot. Finished a lot of stuff in December. Very excited. I still have other products I'm using that are like getting close to the end, but I'm like, I got to do this video, get it out in December. And then I'll start setting aside any other products I finish, and I won't be reporting about those until 2022. So thank you for watching. Definitely chat with me in the comments below. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it, found it helpful. Click the subscribe button so you'll know when the next video comes out. And thank you for watching, and I will hopefully see you soon. Bye.